A certain character from a show that no one remembers anymore said this: I despise party crashers. No, wait, I think he said something like, I despise party crashers. And yeah, I do too, especially when that one is an enemy that is supposed to be so very powerful and gonna mess this all up. Do not bring despair, just let them win already. Yes, because this party has some extremely dangerous crashers, which is for me actually saying, how the hell did they pass the water barrier? I thought the Magic Emperor said it was impossible unless someone had refined water magic control and magic and Asta's anti-magic sword. Or are you telling me that the White Knight Demon Eye, because they are the party crashers, as you may know, did they have such magnificent water control that they could get into it? Well, in this chapter of Black Clover, we see a little bit of Vanessa's magic. Turns out she has a magic I think suits with her personality, kind of. Apparently some kind of spider magic. Note, even Jami is surprised. He took in his entire gang, and the thing is, when the one he took in, he usually takes in lowers ones in order for them to show the potential. But apparently, Vanessa has some kind of spider magic. Doesn't that make her similar to a Black Widow? I mean, she is a drunken witch who likes to drink and maybe sleep around. So it wouldn't surprise me if this is a nod to the Black Widow or something. But she has blonde hair. Oh wait, no. She had pink hair, didn't she? Of course, the magic high priest is of course surprised, mostly on how they were ranked so low and yet so powerful. But as I said before, none of the Black Bulls are pushovers. They just happens to be extremely bad at doing lowering collateral damage. But it turns out that the high priest has a son and his two grandchildren, which we know are Kano and Kito to be the real deals. And of course, Kano is having her fight with the Noelle. Noelle is a little bit shocked because she thought she got used, but Kano reassures her that she never used her. It's just that when they're in a duel, they have to stake everything. And also, Noelle shows a surprisingly kind side here, saying she doesn't want to fight a friend. But I mean, most of we see of Noelle shows to be a little haughty and arrogant one. But deep down, that little silver-haired beauty is, as we said in a previous review, that lonely silver-haired beauty is just lonely and desperately wants friends, which she knows she has in Black Bulls. So but finding someone close to her age is different. She summons a water nest before she falls asleep thanks to Kano's lullaby magic. But then she creates some kind of destruction beats. So Noelle tries to fire a magic beast, but she still can't control her magic, which according to Kano is not because she can't control her magic, it's because she subconsciously doesn't want to hit anybody. But so Kano says to her, do you really want to be like that? Why did you come all the way out here? What were you trying to gain by coming out here? As we know, one of the reasons she couldn't control her magic was because, well, was she felt a little bit lonely inside. But Kano says that, but also it's also to do with the fact that she needs to earn something with her own hands. Elsewhere, Aster is having a fight with Kita, who surprisingly is getting the upper hand. One of the first time a swords fighter is actually getting the upper hand against Asta. As I said, and apparently he's doing that through sheer weapon skills alone. Maybe he's using magic in order to become water, some, but the skills of the sword is his skill alone, which makes, according to him, that anti-magic sword just a lump of meat. So Aster cannot even use Ki in order to sense the moves of Kito. I may say their names wrong, but please don't correct me on that. So in order to do that, Aster realized that he cannot win with just brute force. He needs to stay calm and probably follow the flow. Uh, Irjami let him learn the Ki in order to read other movements. Now now he needs to learn to become the water, fluid swordsmanship. So he will recreate the dance magic with his own muscles. So of course Kito doesn't take him seriously with that, but as we've seen before, Aster is someone who can break through all with pure non-magic alike. And that's Aster's strongest point. His ability to absorb moves is still much greater than that. Elsewhere, Luck and the Magna is have apparently struggling with the strongest guy of the water troops, which turns out to be Kano and Kito's father and the son of the high priest. His face is not shown, but he has the most creepiest mask of them all. I think a hammerhead mask, and he has powerful water making magic. But it's just then that despair happens. The party crashing arrives, with four members of the White Knight Demon Eye enters, led by Vet the Hopeless. You gotta be kidding me. And he apparently knocked out the strongest water guy first. You gotta be kidding me. Again, how the hell did they get into so easily? They are not allowed to leave with the stone, you hear? I refuse that. I wouldn't really say that this arc became so much different, but I like the fact that it was focusing on Noel, so I hope it still will. But now they once again decide to speed it up in similar shonen fashion by having a party crasher. And that party crasher is then one of the antagonists. So I actually wonder who is the one who created that water magic. It seems to be similar. He created a wall. What is the name? A whale of water. Did Vet create that? I thought he only knew beast magic. Well, either way, he seemed to have crushed the strongest guy, which I also didn't like. That's just the perfect way to party crash this all the one. Other than that, just an okay chapter. Nothing really different. As they're growing, and Kano was saying to Noelle that she needs to grow and accept things. But it seems that Kito and Kano has dreams. They want to get up there and do them. So if they manage to survive all this, shouldn't Yami make them a part of the Black Bowl? That they can make their dreams. Who knows? But now the main antagonists have decided to once again join the fray. What kind of despair awaits us now? Give me your thoughts if you have any.